Hi, Justice. It's Friday instead of Thursday because I had no time to record. Because I went into work, didn't record at work because work is not good. I don't really know their social policy very well, so I'm not going to bother with that. Um, Went to work, worked, got out of work, came home for a little bit. We had a friend come over almost immediately. We were talking about Christmas stuff. The, this room, look. And you can see if Josh is on his phone. It's clean.
Playing Bubble Breaker.
Of course you are. Anyway, so this room is clean, and that means that we've slightly recovered from you guys coming up in July. I've got to clean the kitchen, the dining room, and our office area because we're having guests over. And so we will finally be recovering from when you guys came over and took over our apartment for a week. 6 months later. So yeah, that happened, and that's going to be happening today because we have a Halloween, Christmas party that we're going to be having tonight.
A Halloween party and
Yeah, Halloween party in December. That sounds like a brilliant idea. So that's happening, and then after that stuff, my basic plan for today, after I wake up and get some coffee in my system and get breakfast, and Josh heads out, I'm gonna probably be cleaning for most of the day. Oh, I've also got to clean the bathroom. Whatever. So that's the main plan. Clean for most of the day. Aside from that,
Josh has to go get a background check.
yeah, Josh has got to get a background check. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna just kill the one that I'm fighting. I'm shiny hunting again. Because I haven't really felt like doing the main storyline. Because, yeah, I don't know. I feel like doing metagame stuff instead of actually doing real game stuff.
Yeah, I'm almost done with the Ultra Beasts.
Yeah, Josh is almost done with the Ultra Beast, so he's ahead of me game-wise, but I've been picking up more Pokemon because I've been Wonder Trading and hatching Popplios and doing other things like that. So that's been fun. Borf borf. It's so adorable until it turns into it's a great Pokemon. I love Popplio so much, but like I don't know. I'm all over the place. I'm very confused about how to feel about Popplio. Um, as a whole. I have a female one named Siren, so that's gonna be my main because I feel like Poplio has to be a girl.
Yeah.
So anyway, there's that. Aside from that, I've been kind of relatively not necessarily busy. It's just that yesterday was not gonna happen recording wise. We got home after watching Rogue One. Rogue One was phenomenal. It's grittier. Definitely it's definitely not your normal hero story. I'm not going to sit there and like spoil it because I don't want to because yeah, you need to go and watch it if you're going to have an idea. I'm definitely going to be basing the next campaign a little bit more on what we see in Rogue One. Not entirely. I'm going to warn you, like, when you actually watch it, I'll explain in depth a little bit better. Because, like I said, I don't want to spoil the movie. It was great. It was great. Like I said last night, it is probably my favorite Star Wars movie if it wasn't for the fact that the sixth movie has such a special place in my heart. Same with the entire, like, original trilogy and prequel trilogy. Like, I love Star Wars.
Nope. Episode 2 is the best, hands down. Anakin and Padme forever.
If you can't tell, he's being sarcastic.
Entirely sarcastic.
But like I said, when it comes to like the original trilogy, the prequel trilogy, and Force Awakens, I can't choose what my favorite movie is. But for being a different kind of Star Wars movie, I absolutely adore Rogue One for what it was. Completely. CGI has gone too far. We're getting to the point where you can completely flesh out a dead person in CGI without having to have another person there standing for him. I will admit,
Well, there was a body double there.
there was a body double, but it, like, overall, it wasn't him. You could tell by the way the graphics were done that it was fully done over him. So, I'm gonna spoil this one thing because it's kind of obvious when it comes to the movie. The general from the
Grand Moff Tarkin.
who I can never remember the name because it's a long freaking name, Grand Moff Tarkin, that Josh loves to remind me of. Um, the actor for him died
94.
in '94. But they have Grand Moff Tarkin show back up in Rogue One because obviously you're dealing against the Empire. The guy, they, like Josh said, they had a body double, but when you watch it, you can tell he's been CGI'd over completely because his eyes are dead. Like, I loved how it looked, but you could tell that the one character was fully CGI. But it was great. And I think that part of the reason why I was able to tell was because of the fact that, the movie, a larger screen. You're more like to notice it on a larger screen. But it's crazy. We've gotten to the point where we can turn around and flesh out completely, like, dead people as characters and get their voices, and it's nuts. My brain is literally like blown. But yeah, your word for next week is going to be, I said idiot originally because I was kind of talking about how I didn't record last night. But I'm going to stick with instead probably mind blown. The full word, mind blown.
No, rogue.
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 Rogue. Josh wants me to go rogue, so I'm going to say rogue is the word.
Rogue Rouge.
And yeah, I'll see you on Monday.